All right, we are on top of breaking news right now after crews recovered the bodies of 2 workers killed in a trench collapse in Shoreline.
So John Hopperstead is on the scene with the very latest for us right now. Hi, John.
Hi guys, yeah, once I talked to the fire chief here yesterday, he thought this might take several days to complete, but once they got some of that heavy equipment in here yesterday, they decided to work through the night in the dark to try to recover the victims in that trench. It's right down this street here, and they have cleared out the scene since they were able to do that in just the last few hours. These were men, one in his 60s, the other in his 30s. They carved out a deep trench to repair a sewer line for a homeowner here. And when that trench collapsed on Monday, it buried them in 20 feet of dirt. Rescue crews were able to determine that they had passed away at that point. So then they pulled back because this hillside here was so unstable. They had to bring in soil engineers to help formulate a new plan. So over the last several hours, crews have been able, with that crane, with a big large crane, to place a box in the trench, stabilize the walls of this while they dug the victims out. And the whole time, we're told, the victims' families have been here on standby.
They stayed here the whole time. They were so gracious. They were so wonderful. So it was nice for them. Sorry.
An emotional time for firefighters working here as well. They felt an urgency to get these victims out of that trench for the families here, and they're glad they could finally do that here this morning. As for the company that these men worked for, it's Peacefield Construction, based out of South Seattle, has been cited in the past around issues with trenches like we see here. We're told Labor and Industries is now investigating this incident as well. We're live in Shoreline. John Hopperstead, Fox 13 News.
John, thank you.